Hello, traders. Welcome to the Thursday stream. Where, stock market continuing to roar higher to all-time highs. And just starting Bitcoin like we normally do. Nothing abnormal at all about the price action today. A little pullback. Nothing wrong with a formal bullish back test of 64,899 as support, potentially. Will be confirmed in less than 1 hour because
it's time for Power Hour.
That's when the daily candle is cemented. And if we look at 64,899, you all know if you watch the stream, like how important this level is. Like, look what they're doing. These market participants are crazy people. Crazy people. That old all-time high from April 2021 is formally today being re-regarded as support when it was once resistance. That's good price action until it's not. And what I mean by until it's not, until they violate that level tomorrow, if it's not real. So I would just say, look, I mean, it was resistance May 6th. It's not resistance anymore. They broke it, and now you got the back test. So cautious optimism here, certainly on Bitcoin, as it continues with a momentum shift. The lowest low at key supports, buyers defending it, and now a higher low. And hopefully what we are witnessing is so much demand on Bitcoin that these market participants, these sellers, failed to test any notable levels like the bottom, of the channel, and 57.5 to 58.372. So rejoice for now. Also, you could say what's happening today, not yesterday, but today, is a formal bullish back test of the heart line of this structure, the midpoint. It's also being regarded as support. So again, cautious optimism, positive things occurring yesterday and today. Okay, good stuff. I would say that's dandy. And then we can look at Bitcoin, on the Binance chart to look at just another way that market participants could be sizing this up, how it could be conceptualized here with the Momo shift, of course, the trading range. The creek has been jumped across. This is the creek. It was even formally back tested as support. And that's all. I mean, that just means like we might be looking at Wyckoff reaccumulation, and there are multiple schematics of it. Let's see if I can pull it up for you, and maybe we could figure out which one maybe it is. Let us take a gander here. It would have to be. I mean, you tell me, dude. Reaccumulation with spring action. Hello? Reaccumulation with spring. This is the spring. This is the back test of spring. My God, it's almost by the book, isn't it? We jumped across the creek. Creek's already been jumped across. So if how it's being identified with it being reaccumulation with spring, eventually we will find Bitcoin at 72,800 again, and you're going to test the top of the range, last points of supply, and then some signs of strength with impulses higher, which would take us to all-time highs, more last points of supply, more signs of strength, more markups into price discovery. So I don't think anyone in here would argue with that. If we are witnessing reaccumulation, it would be number 2 here. All right? I hope that's the case. It would make sense based on what we know they're doing to fiat purchasing power. They're killing it. You wish the Wyckoff do would accumulate faster? Certainly, but these things have to happen. So this looks great. 12-hour, still just fantastic. Look at the 12-hour 200-symbol moving average. The buyers recapturing and pretty much defending it here. I would say just great. Okay, let's go to Bitcoin dominance real quick, because that one was going, man. My alert went off on this earlier. I think it might be pulling back a little bit. No, dude, look at this thing. Working on your second highest daily candle close in years. Second only to the high from April 13th. Uptrend continues. Wyckoff accumulation was very freaking real down here. We're just in the markup phase, just waiting for 60%, 61%. I'm sure we'll be there in time if all stays the same. I have in chat for the dominance of Bitcoin being in an uptrend that is, quite frankly, unstoppable. Only higher highs, only higher lows. What's up, Botmation? All is well. Leg day is freaking done, dude. It was today. It was awful. I actually skipped leg day yesterday. I think just postponed it. I didn't skip it. Postponed because of the price action. What we're getting, you know, midday stream. So had to pay my dues today. But I got an alert set up. We hear it, we will know. All right.
Since we started out on Bitcoin, let's go further into crypto.
Knock out Ethereum real quick. You know, that is down 3+%. This is why I did not chug an alcoholic beverage, because just because they defended it, you got to have fall through. This has to be a bottom here. And hopefully this engulfing candle does not get denied or invalidated. That would occur when we get a close, a daily close below the open of the May 15th candle. A close below 2,900. Hasn't happened yet, so there you have it. That's Ethereum not doing well today. I mean, over half the gains assumed from yesterday are gone, wiped out, and just spinning the wheels, man. Same price. February 2024. Ethereum, same price. April 2021. Good investment, bro. Not even close to former all-time highs. I think Solana will hit all-time highs before Ethereum does. Probably, based on things we've been looking at. Got to take a look at this, because this is just probably one of the most beautiful Wyckoff distribution schematics in crypto history, because of the size of the structure and how long it's been coming. And here we are, Ethereum paired to Bitcoin. Yesterday, multi-year lows. Today, multi-year lows. April 23rd, 2021. We are now, I would say, you've been in phase E, but man, if that right there, confirmation high below the 200-some moving average, below all these levels too, where there could be controversy, like the right-angled ascending broadening formation, confirmed bearish breakdown. You got a lot lower to go, man. It was beautiful. It was literal artwork, and should, I think, in the future go into a Wyckoff book. It should, certainly. Excuse me. Yeah, get wrecked, Ethereum. Get wrecked, Vitalik. That dude, man, if he just worked out more, maybe this would go higher. But he already caved to the climate terrorists with their septum rings and their blue hair and their Marxist indoctrination. He's already caved. So let Ethereum, paired to the hardest money in the world, cave too. It's done, dude. Dump this crap. All right. Since we started on Bitcoin, then went to Ethereum, let's go take a look at BNB. Because BNB, very large market cap crypto that had been doing very well compared to everything, including Bitcoin, and kind of still, just sideways. A lot of downside potential. 530, 500. You do have right here a lower high than this high, than all these highs actually. Subtle sign of weakness maybe, but the trend's so good, it's you can't take action strategically here. As a swing trader, it's just off the table if you go by the framework. Right? You either buy at supports with an edge, divergence, confirmation lows, whatever, or you short at inflection points at tops with bearish divergence, with confirmation highs, or you do nothing. And this is literally in the dead middle of a range here. So that's the biggest coin flip you could imagine. Flip your coin 621, flip your coin 510, 530. So, but great performance, as you know, Bitcoin dropped, I don't know, 15, what was it? Bitcoin's down from its highs, I forgot. It's like 12% maybe, 10%, 13, 11% right now. And BNB is only down, well, dang, man. Let's just say that's the all-time high. Let's go with the same points though. From this high, this is when Bitcoin hit all-time highs back in mid-March. Okay, from that high, same way I anchor just with Bitcoin, it is down 11 points. It's about the same. Dang, man. From their highest highs of the recovery, same percentage away from those highs. Interesting. So Bitcoin is back, right? After the nice 7% rally we got yesterday. 7% will do it, man. While BNB did nothing. Okay. Solana, which is, I think, in great shape to supplant Ethereum eventually. I don't know how. If the thing crashes, goes offline and stuff, you know, but technically speaking, it looks good. Anything above 124 is good with me. It has my blessing above that level. That massive engulfing candle yesterday, catching a little bit of fall through today. I mean, it really was up like 164 and change. It was trading at the highest levels since April 12th, which is over a month, but it's pulled back with Bitcoin, you know, whatever. The chart I really think that is important here is the Solana to Ethereum chart. Look at that, man. Highest price, highest level seen since April 5th. Yep. Sorry, let me get the one. Is it Coinbase, I guess? Yeah. Dude, look at that. Powerful stuff. Ethereum. No animal spirits in Ethereum right now. So just wait, man. Have your alerts set up, I don't know, really above 5.975, which would be like, I guess, like 5 million, 6 million ways. Above that high from November 2021, you were just beating up against it. What good trend. All right, I don't know. Let's check out Sol to Bitcoin. I don't know if it really matters that much because is Sol competing with Bitcoin? No. Sol is competing like legitimately with Ethereum, right? They are both decentralized. They're DApp platforms, right? Dang, man. Solana to Bitcoin looks really good. Are you kidding me? Okay, I guess we're stumbling upon something. Chat, look, this is swing low from October 2021. Price action correlation January 2022. February 2022. Resistance, January 2024. And look what's happening. You have a completed M shape. Oh my God, this is like Ethereum to the US dollar earlier this year. Okay, Solana is freaking nuts. Oh my God, you have a type 2 return. What is going on? What? And trading above the 200-day simple moving average, breaching that resistance today. Engulfing candle yesterday. This could be like primed for back to 29630. I don't know. What do you say? Is that 2.9 million? No, I don't know. 296,000 Satoshi. I don't know. Wow. Pretty rare Wyckoff, or not Wyckoff. I mean, could be, but I would think that this is like a pretty rare momentum harmonic. And the trend's good. You're in an uptrend, and it's not deep enough to say it's on. I mean, I think eventually 42574 up there. Okay, so Solana is kind of, yep, if it's paired to Bitcoin and it looks like this, that's a really good sign for any Sol market participant outside of the shorters. I would never short Solana when it looks like this paired to the hardest money known to man. Wow. Okay. Ethereum, garbage. Looks like trash. It just, even to the US dollar, doesn't really look that great. Absorption of remaining demand at a key support, 2,900 in like engulfing candle because of Bitcoin yesterday, and today garbage, down 3%. Yeah. So if anyone's gonna ask me like, hey man, like I know Bitcoin, duh, but like what, like Sol would be it technically speaking. Anyway, we'll move on. I mean, if you want, we'll look at XRP. I don't know, engulfing candle yesterday, performing better than Ethereum today. Sure, if you want to manage your risk and wait 84 years for resolution, by all means, go for it. Because you're at the support, maybe they're trying to hold, I don't know. Like, I'm not trading XRP. It's just like, yeah, I'd rather just be in Solana or Bitcoin. I don't even, yeah, they confirm a high. They haven't confirmed a low yet. So, good luck. Good luck. Sitting sideways, same price I was trading at December 2017, high with the chat. Cool, dude. No structures that are really endearing to me for higher prices, whatever. Link to BTC, Booby Joe actually looks good. I can't believe I said your name. Booby Joe in the chat. You got Booby Joe, you got Joe Potter. You got any more Joes in the chat? Any? Moonlight, Jack, Valentino, Limbo, Realm, Korean Letterage. Hello, Mr. Crypt. I want, okay, Cardano. Yeah, I haven't looked at Cardano on stream in a while. I think it was doing something kind of down here. So it broke a supply line. Didn't see, that's the thing. It's like kind of garbage compared to others. Like where this January 2024 low, I have a handful of altcoins that are making 88% retraces from these lows, like higher lows, like accumulation, like, oh, the highest low of the potential, like the new uptrend that started maybe in October. This is making a lower low. It's so bad. But if they get it back above 46 cents right here, I think you got a good chance of seeing 56 to 57 cents up there. So they might be trying to put in one low, then the second low. Could be a, I don't know, I like dragons that make higher lows or lower lows. This one's making the same low. But someone could try to like, okay, I see one valley, I see a rally, and I see the second valley, right? You break that 46 cent level. It's an inflection point. Maybe they take it up. You could have, I would say, like upside potential above this level that it's testing right now. 22%, 23% upside maybe on it. But yeah, it's you're getting close, man. Really key levels. Great trade, short trade setup over here. When they tried once and then twice, and it was a head and shoulders, played out beautifully. That level was resistance, support, and they're trying to reflip it to support again. And actually, it's good what's happening because, you know, in January, there was so much demand that the market participants and sellers were unable to reconfirm the validity of this 41 cent level, right? They couldn't do it. And now they formally tested it, and they're saying, what was once resistance support is now confirmed support again. And it only took 6 months. So if that level holds, that's a great spot. There could be a lot of upside on Cardano if it holds. Okay. That's all I got for you. All right, Cardano, whatever. Yeah, whatever. We looked at the coins. So ZRX up today, 5%. Remember, like this is like a trade setup, an active trade setup, and you're just you've been at these like entry areas where you dip your toes in a little bit, and they started to take this thing higher. I mean, earlier today it saw its highest price since April 24th. But you know, it's pulled back a lot, but it got some good follow through off the engulfing. I think that engulfing right there might be a trigger signal candle where it's time to stay in it, to own it, and wait until that gets violated and gets stopped out below it, because the upside's ridiculous. Like 73-cent target just right here. I mean, from where it is right now, there's 47% upside if this actually plays out. Remember, the highest low of the new established uptrend. Buyers defending the 200 simple moving average, trying to defend some levels from history. Completed M shape, 886. I mean, you've got the makings of a velocity athlete, despite what happens. You got the framework there for risk management and increased probability of the outcome of it going up instead of down. Increased probability. That just means marginal, you know, marginally better than 50%, maybe 60%. So still, that means you got a 35, 40% chance of failing. But again, you are the numbers man as a trader. You're playing the numbers game. You understand there are variances where, whoops, yeah, bad luck, and this one didn't play out, but you took on minimal losses because you were trading at key inflection points that were in the stop loss were strategic. So you move on the next one, and then those start hitting really big. And then everything's good. 3-to-1, reward to risk. This one certainly got it. FTM's up 5.8%. You know, it had that consolidation structure, and they broke it outward. It broke up, and now continuing 80+ cents, highest price since April 12th. That's about it. I mean, the rest of the market's kind of blah. You got high that's actually really interesting. Okay, this one that was one of the most legendary trade setups of all time, based on the fact that it was identified and the entry, it was up 300% in the end from the entry. And now, after this long extended correction, it began its correction beginning of March. The market participants are defending a level that was once support and resistance. They are holding the line. 200-day simple moving average also being defended. So talk about being able to manage risk appropriately with stop losses that are strategic below these levels. With upside, you can clearly see good upside, 3-to-1 minimum. You know, 7 cents, 7.7 cents, good targets up there. Yeah, high, HAI, doing some very interesting things now. You don't have much of a confirmation low or anything like that. It's just good spot.
Hi Mitch, can you please take a look at Prime on Coinbase? Bullish div on RSI and MACD, bouncing off 200 megaamperes.
Thank you for the 20. Yeah, we'll look at Prime. Why don't we just do it right now? Whoops, that was not Prime. Here's coin market cap, man. Actually hit it. Look, dude, there it is. There it is, man. Do y'all see? Speaking of Prime, y'all see that garbage NCAA football game they're going to be coming out with? The first time in like 12 years, and on the cover of it's that loser from Colorado. Shedeur Sanders literally goes 1-6 last year in conference play and gets to be on the cover of the magazine because of why? Because why? And Alabama, the most dominant program in the past 15 years, and it's not even close. It's not on the cover. Like, what? Like garbage, of course. This is typical stuff. Prime, though. What exchange did you say something about the exchange, man? Let's see. Coinbase. Nice uptrend. No, Saban should be on the cover, dude. Are you kidding me? The best there's ever been and probably ever will be, who just retired, should be on the cover. Come on. I mean, look, so you might be confirming a bottom here. There's some nice divergence on the daily, at least the MACD histogram. RSI is maybe not. But like, you're not really testing a key inflection point maybe from history. You're not testing the 200. You're not completing an M shape. So, I mean, how are you going to strategize? Are you just going to have a stop loss below 1350? It's not bouncing off the 200 moving average. It's just trading above it. So maybe it's probably just a downsloping channel here. Not even. Looks like a descending broadening wedge. Maybe. I mean, it really is kind of like a channel. You know, they had it like that. I don't think it has enough to really be great. But at the same time, understand, I mean, an asset in an uptrend, just because it doesn't have the framework and doesn't have everything we want right now, doesn't mean it can't go up. That's when I say it doesn't have the framework, it doesn't really have everything we want. It doesn't mean like I'm telling you it's going down next. No, that just means right now you're probably more at a coin flip of what happens next. So managing risk is going to be just tougher, because if you have a stop loss below 1350 or whatever, this local low, if it falls below it, tests the 200, you're stopped out, it holds and then rallies from there. Or it falls below the 200 and tests 1066, the old highs from December 2023, or even goes to 690. I mean, I don't think you're deep enough on the retrace. But yes, you are not wrong at all. You certainly, I mean, have some very nice kind of Class B, Class A into Class B bullish divergence. Yes. So impending price action, reversal to the upside. Let's see. It could very well play out. Okay. Saban Harbaugh on the cover. What the heck did Harbaugh really ever do? You know, finally beat a completely exhausted Alabama team, and Michigan been knocking on the door 3 years in a row, losing. Not in the same category at all, but they did leave at the same time, that's for sure. Okay, because if Harbaugh, hey man, if Harbaugh was going to be Saban, shouldn't he stay and try to create a dynasty? Nah, the moment he won it all, he was gone. So not even the same type of animal. Okay, oh yeah, Turtle, Jonathan, you doing okay?
I like turtles.
Trying to do the same thing, 2.3 trillion. Trying to hold that level. Hopefully in 27 minutes we can get a close above it. Really not that big a deal. What the big deal is, no matter what happens in the next few days, as long as we get a higher low, you know, than 2.188 trillion, we're fine. I mean, this is the line in the sand now. You've established a potential, like it seems like confirmed now, higher low. The first one. First higher low we've seen since beginning of April, the higher low, that turned into a lower high. So we now need a higher high than the previous highs. So it still looks like momentum shifting structure, back above some key levels. And, well, you might have the EMA Satan Slayer, so that might work. I don't know. I just use simple moving averages, man. I'm different. I know other people use exponential, and I'm sure it can work. Right? I don't know, swing trader. So, hype in chat for some of that. Hey, Rob, man. Wait, no, that was yesterday. What's going on? Oh, okay. Sorry. Literally. Okay. Never mind. All right, let's go ahead on over, and just because Walmart is the story of the day a little bit, right? The earnings, and look at this incredible gap up. Incredible, man. They got this thing up, $64 close, all-time highs. You got to really love. See, this is what we're going to want on Bitcoin, okay? Like a structure's been created, right? Horizontal, and then they recaptured. And so eventually you want to see a test of the new levels, then they're going to eventually break it and then back test the levels as support, and then be great area to manage risk. It's on the second low, and then the markup phase. So this was kind of probably a little bit of Wyckoff reaccumulation maybe in the end, looking back. Up nearly 7%. What, 14% surprise on EPS. Revenue was also a surprise, 1.94 billion. Surprise, man. I think everyone was, with all the theft going on. Okay, cool. Walmart. You had some other assets in the market that did well. Another top gainer today was Chubb Limited, emphasis on the Chubb. where we got ourselves an all-time high. But man, Chubb Limited, you're beautiful. Like, right, this is what reminds me of, what were we looking at earlier? We were looking at something. Oh, Solana paired to Bitcoin's got the almost identical setup going on, where you're in an uptrend, and then just in the middle of consolidation, you paint an M shape with a type 2 return. And a lot of times this is what happens on the second low. Chubb Limited, extremely similar to Solana paired to Bitcoin. All right, man. I think we're, you know, Chubb and Limited on multiple assets. Very nice. Yeah, Dollar General was up 4%. Nothing notable to look at on the chart. Meh. 3M though, come on, man. Come on, dude. 3M, freaking king, dude. This should be in a textbook. It's not even close, man. See, this is what dreams are made of. Okay, they don't always play out, but when they do, you get deep crab M shapes completing 1.618, and they just happen to be completing at key historical levels. Resistance, 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 look at it. It's so real of a level that no one could deny it. 2004 it goes back to. Timeless, ancient levels. And then what happens? The rally, then the valley, then the momentum shift, the low, the lowest low, then the higher low. Pretty much a formal back test of spring, and look at it now. Trading today at its highest price since January of 2023. So we're talking 52-week highs on this asset, up 3.58%. And if you were just target harmonic trader, ANC is upon you. Those are targets. But man, this thing could end up at 132, 139. Incredible. What a dream. What a dream, man. Everest Group. Man. Everest Group, you know, top gainer today. What a trend, an undeniable uptrend. And things starting to look real good here. It's almost like you got this shark with a type 2 return, very similar to what we just looked at on Chubb Limited. Wyckoff reaccumulation, chat. Dang, man. Something else. You can look at it like X. I think either way you can get away with it. Whichever anchor point. Shark. Just a momentum shark. I see right there, you're hitting the 886. Get ready, man. I mean, 395, they break that. Gone. This thing has been consolidating for a very long time. We're talking well over 15 months. 15 months of bullish consolidation and a undeniable uptrend. And yeah, buckle up. Get ready. Get ready. The momentum has shifted back into the hands of the buyers. So you can see a low, then you know that lowest low, and now we've got ourselves a higher low. What? Earnings is good. You know, you don't have to worry about earnings for months now. Have your alert set up on this one. It looking good, man. E.g. Everest Group, about to go to Everest. Property, casualty. Oh, insurance. Oh, you know this thing's about to moon. Wow. Insurance sector is one of the best performing ones. And it's been that way. Beautiful, dude. I guess like before I go we gotta look at what's on the thumbnail, man. Let's go take a look at it. Rejoice, everyone. Let's get some Jesus chimes for orange juice futures, making a bullish Mara Bazoo all-time high candle. What the? Never in history. We've been evolving hundreds of thousands of years. Oranges have always been there. And today, you being conscious, alive, breathing, blinking your eyeballs, moving around, you get to be one of those people that is witnessing some crazy history about oranges, all right? That's right, Return of the King, the Orange King. Nay, the horse, you will eat bugs. You will be surveilled. You will be replaced by third world migrants. The governments are doing it. Yep. UK, you're done, dude. You got no chance unless you actually rise up and do something, which we know you won't. Sorry, man. You're being replaced. It's not a conspiracy theory. It's a literal conspiracy. Get wrecked, unfortunately, you know. Let's take a look at some other commodities. Oh my God. Hogs. Hogs did it, man. Hogs today saw highest price since July 2023. Cotton up today. You know, kind of in a no trend for a while. I mean, garbage. Feeder futures. Let's see, look what they're doing, man. They're like legit confirming a bottom here, back above the 200, near all-time highs. It's kind of wild. Natural gas. Another day. Another high. The highest level since January. That spring back test level is a dream, dude. Historical. Great educator on levels. Silver, a great day. Well, not yesterday. But it really was. You know, I mean, 2 days ago was the highest close in years. We're talking 11-year highs on the close 2 days ago. Yesterday, nothing burger candle. Okay, today it looks like they're going to test 30 at 29.80 level. Once they break that, it's $31. But remember, silver, forget the daily. Who cares about the daily? It's the monthly. The monthly equals 37 and 50. A beautiful harmonic type 2 return, bullish back test of key levels, 200-month moving average regarded as support with an engulfing candle that is still valid. This is the dream, man. Silver, you're going to test. I mean, aggressive harmonic trading, you're waiting for 37 and 50. And that's it, dude. I'm in the chat for silver. Have your alert set up too, because almost imminent at this point. You'll hear the beep soon. Copper, remember copper was all-time highs 2 days ago. Well, it looks like it's just, as you can see, they breached it just momentarily. Took out that March 2022 all-time high, but now trading below it. So any pullback here wouldn't be that weird, but it's on fire right now. Molten copper on the markets. Platinum. Yeah, I mean, interestingly enough, another day, the streak continues. Even though it was a, you know, they gapped it up and closed lower than the open, it's still a higher close today than yesterday. So still the streak of, oh, the highest daily candle close and the highest price since May of 2023. We got pretty much 52-week highs here on platinum. What a dream, man. It was so set up for this. The probability was so high, 70% chance plus of this happening, and it's happened. Let's look at U.S. oil real quick. Just holding it, trying to hold $78, but trading below the 200 moving average, kind of in limbo. If it goes lower, it would be probably pretty awesome. You get like one valley third, and then a discernible third valley that's higher, the highest. Man, that'd be great structure on the weekly, probably. But man, them holding 78 is also awesome. So probably higher prices in time on U.S. oil at a key level. Palladium didn't do much today, pulled back. but still at a very interesting level where there could be a lot of upside. Trying to put in a bottoming base. See if it actually happens. Okay. S&P 500 futures. Oh no, is that a morning or evening star? Could be. They're just gonna I mean, they're gonna go for a test of 52.73 maybe. No, bearish divergence really or anything. Just thinking the 1414, which is 53.65 eventually. Just cooling off a little bit after yesterday, and the S&P 500 futures down 0.26% yesterday. Okay. Dow Jones Industrial Average, very interesting spot. Another potential evening star reversal at this potential supply line here. It's been regarded. I wonder, no bearish divergence really, but you are at all-time highs. I know like spot price is all-time highs, but futures here is interesting. Not the level to be like, I can't wait to go long right now fresh. NASDAQ, same potential little morning star. We'll see. Not convinced yet. Maybe back test 18,431 first, but man, what a freaking uptrend. Supply line of this uptrend is like 19,233. It is spectacular. Ross 2000, whatever, dude. Yeah, just up against resistance. High to low 886. I'm not even really concerned about it, because they're just better individual stocks done or better index funds done. So it's like whatever. All right, so we've kind of like gone across the markets. I will probably be getting rid of the tip jars soon because we're about to reformat this whole stream. So I guess less party and way more business. It's just kind of, I mean, I want to say if you don't adapt, you die. I could continue doing this forever, but gonna have to do something, man, because whatever I'm doing now is just not really working. So try to figure it out. Okay. Yeah, Link's mooning. Dang. Yeah, Chainlink been pumping very recently. I mean, the past couple hours. Yeah, they held it. Engulfing candle catching some fall through for sure, but lots of adversity, right? You got to break a lot, man. You got to break 1642, then $19+. It's a lot of work. Yep, it was a consolidation pattern, which we know could go either way, and it broke upward, not downward. Brad, last time I did shorts, I started losing subscribers in the droves. It was kind of insane. So I kind of stopped immediately when I saw the adverse effects to my channel. So I don't know. I really don't have any clue. I think like what I do is so saturated now. You know, when I started doing this, like I was one of the only ones, and now it's like everyone in their freaking mother does traditional technical analysis streams. So yeah, I don't really know what kind of edge I'm gonna have for new eyeballs. The only time I'm gonna grow is when there's a pump on Bitcoin that is sustained, like where we have, oh, it's not just one day of a pump and then it's over for 3 weeks and then we pump again or dump again. No, we gotta have like sustained, like price discovery, breakout, all that. That's the only way this channel will grow again. So, yep. At least Link's pumping, dude, and at least Bitcoin looks good for probably that. I think we've jumped across a creek, man, and I think we have there is definitely an argument for Wyckoff reaccumulation on Bitcoin now. Yep. Yeah, man. It's whatever. Hey, man, you can't like at some point I figured it would end, man. It would be all over at some point. People would stop showing up. I'd stop growing. I would stop getting viewers, and it's kind of happening, right? It's like kind of to a point like occurring where, you know, I never really expected anything anyway. And it's like, oh dang, man, I guess it was a good like over 6 years, and now it's just kind of like, I don't know, like I'm staying the same, but everything else is changing, and it's been very bad for the channel. So I don't know, figure it out. I haven't even been live an hour, so, but you know, whatever. I don't think there's much demand for this anyway. So y'all just be good. I'll be back. Till next time, respect the TA.
As far as I got there.